So welcome everybody to PRL, Premier Racing League, presented by XRL. It is Russia, Sochi, the 7th of the 1st, 2021. We do have full grid, finally, and we will just wait for a weather forecast. It's a short qualifying and 50% race. We'll go through the standings quickly because I think we've done a couple of league races now, so we can get some sort of understanding of the tables looking. As it stands, Panko's leading the championship with 42 points. Second is Tome with 28. Third is Ultimate with 28. Fourth is Gabrielle with 20. Sack in 5th with 19. Ledger in 6th, with 18. Whippy in 7 with 16, Ollie in 9 with 9 points, Snake in 10 with 6 points, Azra 11 with 4, Final Waldo on 4 in 12, 13 is Tino with 2 points, Atwee in 14 with 2 points, Fritz in 15 with 1 point, Plastic, Davey, Herbie, Kenzie, Constant Jet and Smish all yet to score a championship point. Leading the constructors right now is McLaren with 55 points, second is Renault with 42 points, AlphaTauri in third with 29 points, fourth is Ferrari with 27, fifth is Racing Point with 22, sixth is Aston Martin with Red Bull with 18 points, seventh is Alfa Romeo with 6 points, eighth is Williams with 6 points, 9 is Haas with 4 points, and Mercedes are yet to score a championship point. How have we heard that before? First cars out on track is about 4 cars, 5 cars. So we've got the Mercedes. I believe Davey will be leading it. Yeah, so Davey's out first. He's the first car to try and set a lap. Let's see what those people are on. There we go. It's a medium soft or soft medium, depending on what the weather forecast is. Obviously, it looks like it's a surprise start to the race because they're all actually going onto the medium tyres and Fritz has rejoined the session. That's invalidated. That obviously there'll be a few of those, I believe, in this race. I believe Outweed. Let's see if he's actually right. I know he's invalidated as well. Racing Point. Who is it? Final Wallaby, I think. Ultimate did set laps, sorry, I missed that. Ultimate sets a 1:30.7. Soft compound though, that's a surprise. The other guys are on the mediums as well. Only one slow suckers. Surprised not more big went to the mediums. Flying Wallaby posted 1:31.4. Alfa Romeo or Smish. So Snake posted 1:33.7. P3 on the mediums. He's the first person to set a lap on the mediums. track is very corner cut happy, this track is, so it was all down to really if you can keep it clean and no time penalties. Anderson posts a 1:31.5, gone into P3 on the soft compound. Not went too far. Could have set a lap. I believe you've got Tome going into the pits there, so maybe not that because Tome's just starting his lap. Slack posts a 1:32.0, going into P4 mediums. Jack is just doing that as he's just started his hot lap. Davey is going into the pits. Just trying to see the Smish is on the lap. So the mediums, those will be looking at 1:33 at least. Yeah, 1:33.8 for Smish in P6. Slowest car on the track as it stands on the times posted. Really had lots of fun trying to get in the pits there. Anderson, I believe he boxed in. Anderson has boxed. Then goes on I believe Asda is coming for the final set of 3 corners. So you'll be surprised if you don't see a low 1:30. Here at some point from somebody. There's Asda with a 1:32.2. Going to P6. 5, sorry. Is that Tome just coming around the 5 miles going into the pits, being invalidated. Jet is clean, it's got 2 corners left to go. It's going to be a 1:32.7, gone into P6. Behind his teammate of Asda in P5. Say Fritz is, Fritz just invalidated on the penultimate corner. His lap done, and that will be this lap and the next as well. Of course it will, because that track is a pain. So it's just another lap, and it's been a good session. So does Smish improve? He does, but only by 61 thousandths of a second, so he stays in P8. The Williams of finding Waterloo in P18, but he's boxing. Validated. I believe that somebody just spun out actually. Oh, it was Davey. Tino's doing his P16 at the moment. He's yet to post time. He's just started his lap. So we've still got 12 cars yet to post a lap time. Just trying to see what to post is on that hot lap. I believe Whippy is just not invalidated. Good. Fritz is invalidated, if I remember rightly. That's, I believe the next other set lap will be Tina. So the slowest soft runner so far is a 1:32.7. We'll be definitely trying to do that, and there's also a car method. I believe that would be Fritz. I think Whippy's just started another lap, but yeah, so Whippy's just started another lap. Let's see what Tina can do. It's going to be a 1:32 what? Still knows a 1:33.3, gone into P7. the Racing Point. Just want to see if Racing Point is validated. Legend now, it's P12, his first time is on medium compound. Fastest medium runner so far is a 1:33.7. No sack, did post a 1:32.0. He was on mediums, he's now gone out onto the soft compound. Looks like he is moving slowly to softs. So we'll post a 1:33.0 going to P7. Whippy down the final corner. Can keep it clean and see what lap time is. It's going to be 1:33. No, not quite. 1:32.9. That's P7. Lauren, I believe that's almost about to start a lap. We know it's big. Stay on board with that one. I believe he'll be the next car to set a lap. We post the 1:33.8 on the medium compound. He's in now in P12. I believe Whippy will be boxing running. Yeah, Whippy's boxing. I'm just trying to see. I believe that might be Herbie. Herbie's final corner. Let's see if he can keep it clean. He does. 1:34 is slowest car so far. 1:34.6 in a P14. Yeah, so the cars that are left to set laps is Davey, Waldo are both on hot laps now. Benko's still in the pits, and then you've got Kenzie, Fritz, Tome all on their out laps now. Davey's got the fastest middle sector. Soft compound. Benko's got no internet. That is awesome. Let's see what Davey posts. It's going to be a 1:32.4 gone into P6. Sack is in the pits, so that Sack is with his lap. Benko is back in. Tome has just started his lap. There was somebody else on the lap, I do not know who it was. Let's see if I can work it out. Yeah, so Tome is on a hot lap now, so is Kenzie. Kenzie's in front of Tome, so we'll go for Kenzie. Remember, whatever tyres they qualify on is what they start on in the top 10. Stands there's only 2 people in the top 10, that'll be... there'll be 3. There'll be 3 people in the top 10 as it stands that starts on the medium compound, which will be Sack, Fine Waldo and Ledger. There you go, Kenzie posts a 1:33.1. He's now just gone down to 12 because somebody's behind him is being and that is, I believe, Tome with a P2, 6, got into P7. Fritz and Zapenko's just got back in the session, so he is going to try and get on track as he can. He's just started his hot lap. Anderson is invalidated, so Anderson's lap is Jet's invalidated. Ledger's just started. Let's see if people are on track. Exactly. In Herbie in P17, he's still doing laps on 4-lap old soft tyres. They're not going to be any good now. Should have brought probably earlier. There's ultimately the fastest lap so far with a 1:30.3. As it stands, he has provisional pole. Snake is boxing. So he's going to go for another lap, but that's again, he's going to be on all the tyres. Really, that's what we go for. Everyone's doing their last runs now, so we'll try and catch people as we can, but I believe it's going to be hard. Ledger in 11 is with 4/10 up in the sector 3. Join the session a little bit late, so the people may have the clock may be another minute or so into it. The Ledger goes into P4 with a 1:31.7. He's on the soft. Fanawolu's retired in the pit, so his qualifying is done. Fritz is just starting his hot lap now. He's probably now or never now. It's just started. Oh, it's just set a 1:30.1. Whippy has also retired in the pits. Tino coming awfully wide there, and Tino nearly lost it as well, and there's a Renault right in front of him, and he's in it again. Might be Penko, and that isn't going to be a good time if that's the case. He's lost a lot of time in that final corner. No, it wasn't. It was Kenzie. He's on the laps here. Back in P5, he was on the mediums, but he's on the softs now, and he's about to set his lap as 8/10 up, and goes into P2 with a 1:30.5, and there's a, I think that's Anderson. Anderson just lost it there, and he posted a 1:31.3. One of his times are near enough cutting down now, so we just want to see. No, he's invalidated. Doesn't improve either, so Ledger stays there. Fritz. So Fritz is going to start near the back of the field. He will, if Penko can keep this clean, Fritz will start the back. He does. So Penko posts a 1:31.9 on the medium compound, and he is the only car in the top 10 on the mediums. Everyone else is on the soft tyres. Aston has invalidated. This could be all she wrote is now. Atwie's invalidated, and it's just done almost going in the pits. That is qualifying over. Everybody in the top 10 is on the soft, apart from Penko on the mediums. The fastest time in qualifying was a 1:30.1. Olmert's on pole, second is Zach, third is Flying Wallaby, 4 is Anderson, 5th is that Ledger, 6 is Penko, 7 is Asda, 8 is Davey, 9 is Tome, 10 is Jets, 11 is Whippy, 12 is Waldo, 13 is Kenzie, 14 is Torpedo, 15 is Tino, 16 is Snake, 17 is Smish, 18 is Atwie, 19 is Herbie, and 20th is Fritz. And everybody outside the top 10 will have a choice of tyre, and the only car outside the top 10 on the mediums is Penko. Soft tyres go, I think, is a 17 lap race. I think it is. I might be wrong. I think it's 17. I remember rightly, I think it's 10 laps on the mediums, and I think it's 10 or 11 on the mediums, and I think it's 7 or 8 on the soft. Let's screenshot that just in case. So needs it. We should be having a 5-minute break now, so we'll probably be going around about 18:58. Yeah, so we go at 18:59, so we have 4 minutes. Let's just see if anyone outside the top 10, I'll do the top 10 now. So Altman's on softs, Sack in second on the soft, Flying Wallaby in third on the softs, 4 is Anderson on the soft, Ledger in 5th on the soft, 6 is Penko on mediums, 7 is Asda on the softs, Davies in 8 on softs, Tom in 9 on softs, and Jet in at 10 on the soft. Let's see what people have gone on to then. At the moment, Wallaby in 12 has gone on to the mediums, and Torpedo in 14 has gone on to mediums. Whippy in 11 has stayed on softs, so is Kenzie in 13 on softs. Tino in 15 on softs, Snake in 16 on softs, 17 is Smish on softs, 18 is Atwee on softs, 19 is Herbie on softs, and Fritz in 20th on the soft tyres. Like I said, you can go medium soft or soft medium, it's not a great difference, it's all depending on how comfortable you feel on the medium tyres at the start of the race. We will jump over to see again in about a minute or so's time to see if anyone has actually changed. There we go, a few have changed now, there you go. So Whippy's still on the softs, but Waldo, Kenzie, Torpedo have gone on to the mediums. Torpedo was on mediums, but Kenzie and Waldo have joined him. Tino's still on softs, Snake and Smish are both on mediums, Outwee's on the softs, and Herbie and Fritz are both on the mediums. So I'd say I think it's a 17 laps race, so I think I believe the softs go around about 6 to 7 laps. That's the ones that's starting on them, so they're probably boxing about lap 6. Yeah, if you start on softs, you're probably boxing lap 6. If you start on a fresh set of softs, it's probably going to be about lap 7. So we are about to get underway, so hopefully everybody behaves going into turn 1. Don't forget the little kink down that straight, so you can be very, very careful. Any little bit of a contact will result in somebody going into the wall. There we go. 5 lights, I can't press nothing, so hopefully it all goes away nicely. There you go. It's always 27 laps, so I'm doing really good there. Yeah, so it's 17 laps. 17 laps on the mediums, and yeah, 17 laps on the mediums and 10 on the softs. Yeah, because watching 25 seconds doing it. So, Tino and Sack on turn 1. Sack taking the lead. Someone's gone very wide there, I believe. I've dropped a few places, and we have a virtual safety car because we have a car right at the back there, and I believe it's Jet's lost the front wing. So Jet is gone from 10th to now 19th with no front wing, and Fritz is... I think Fritz has got damage as well, yeah, so Fritz has got broken front wing as well, so we've got 2 cars that definitely got damage. Not too sure who they hit, so we'll see who goes into the pits. Race. There you go, that's the tyres. Let's see who actually does box in a second. Safety car has ended. Isn't a change, we'll actually have a look at that as well, actually. This is a change, so you go, Constance down 9 places, Smish up 4. The people got to relax on the first move in this track, because this track, that turn 1 is, well, we call it turn 1, it's turn 2. There's David. Down the top 10 are Ultimate Sack, Flying Wallaby, Anderson, Penko, Ledger, Davey, Coon, Alpha, and Wiki. Herbie for a second time penalty already. That's not a great sign. You've already got time penalty in lap 2. Just going to see his box Jets in the pits, and so is Fritz. So looks like they're the only 2 that have got no damage, and there's Penko. Wallaby past him, and so is Ledger's got past Penko as well. Penko almost medium to suffering, but he will get it back in the second part of the race. He will start getting it back in about 5 or 6 laps time. Those softs will drop off, and they drop off pretty hard. Ooh, someone's gone awfully wide there. I believe it's Whippy. Whippy's going awfully wide there, and we're looking for a time penalty. The lap 2 is on. Just a cluster of they are actually starting to split up into two groups. Tome is leading the second part of the group, and Sack and Osman's not far away from Sack, about 1.8 seconds clear. There's a pitch down here yet, so Softs is about lap 10, the 10 medium, we're looking about lap 10 to 13. So we're looking at Softs go lap 10 to 13, where I reckon it goes about lap 10 or 11, I'm not going any more than that on the soft tyres. DRS is now enabled. Anderson together, so not about DRS yet, but they will have the next sector of the DRS zone, sector 2. I believe that's all, he's just gone flying there, and I believe that might have been Torpedo. It's just been passed by. A good old fight here, we're going to Robert Sam with you. Tino and Torpedo's 14 and 15. Stays in that position. Davy's still on the back of Penko, and Wallaby is just in front. And that's just behind his teammates in P3 and 4. 3 second time penalty for Smish. You need to be careful on this track, because this track is very, very picky with time penalties. They've gone awfully deep there though, but he's also going to give Henderson DRS straight back on the next sector in like 2 corners time. I see we'll be on the back of Henderson. So this is the mid DRS train now, it's all down to his little hurl wings really. Got Whippy and Asda on the back of Tome, but obviously we'll just try and catch that at the same time. There we can see it in the background. Wallaby, Penko. The problem is Wallaby's got the inside there, so I don't really know. He's lost all that, so yeah, Penko's going into P5, so Penko's up to P5, he's always starting to pull game positions now. And Whoopi is still behind Tome in 9 and 10. Davey with a 3 second time penalty in P7. We've got someone around the back of them. That is a weird. That's Davey. Oh! Davey has just and I think that may have been Kenzie. It was. So that should surprise. How the hell is that not a full safety car? I don't know, and that is loads of 5 second time penalties for ignoring yellow flags. I only caught half of that last little bit of that. Penny's got made down as a Kenzie, he's going to have the box now. All I can say, Kenzie, I hope you clip that, because we need that. We do not have it all. Whippy drive-through penalty. That is massive for him. 3 second time penalty for Kenzie as well. And Anderson and Penko. Penko still stays in 4. Anderson's into 3rd. I've missed some pits there, yeah, because Sack's gone to the hard tyres. I've missed some pit stops there. I'm more interested in looking at the incident. So let's actually go in and have a look and see who's actually pitted the stops here. There it is. So yeah, so Sack boxed. I believe, yeah, he's the only one on the front one to do it. We went onto the hard tyres. And they do go from near enough from the start of the race. You can go onto hards and go to the end. We've seen CJ do it in ARL, but did lose a lot of time at the end of the race though. So if you're on the soft tyres, it might have been a inside of Ledger, and he's locked up, and he's going to get that position back. Ledger goes back into P2. Oh, Anderson's got past Penko. Well, I think it was actually Penko that with Anderson, not Ledger. That's why. So Penko stays in P4, and always trying to go for there. You just have to wait on the home straight. Massive DRS straight here, just use that. No point forcing it down the tunnel there. Also a 3-second time penalty, I believe that might have been for Smish. Well, there's two people with drive-throughs, I believe. Yeah, Anta's got one as well, and Tome's got a drive-through. And it still says Whippy's got one to serve as well, and this is free wide. What could possibly go wrong? And Anderson, playing Flying Wallabies, so taken Penko, and Penko's overtaken Anderson. Anderson moves from 3rd to 5th. That was some insane. And this is fight here, but the problem is they both got drive-throughs. So Tome and Asda will be meeting each other once they do the drive-throughs as well. As it stands, just holding up Flying Waldo. Because the Tome's got the inside. I don't understand why people go for that move there. Oh, and I believe someone's just gone around, and that is Anderson. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Oh. That's the problem when somebody goes to go in the pits and everyone follows. So yeah, there's Anderson into the pits to fix his broken wing. Asda and Tome are doing their drive-throughs. Oh. Saka's now jumped up back up to 5th. Final Ward is also boxed. Not so surprised unless he's got damage. And that's a bit early. Yeah, he has got damage. That's why. They otherwise would have been too early for him. They're all going to have to go on to the hard compound. Surely the mediums, I don't know if the mediums will go that far. Long distance to go for the mediums. Well, Anderson's going to do it. But I'll say he's not. He's probably going to stop again on the softs at the end of the race. And Asda and Tome both doing their drive-throughs. Snake is now up to P7. So he's jumped up a lot of places. He's up in this age, up 9 places. So is Tino. Outwee and Herbie are both up 10. But they still have yet to box. Anyone from 12 down has all boxed. Some boxed multiple times because of drive-through penalties. I know Whippy's had one, or Whippy's had 2, and Asda and Tome both had a penalty as well, drive-through. No one has one to serve now. Tino and Snake both have 5 seconds to serve once they go in the pits and do their pit stops though, so that could affect their positions in the race. Snake is on the back of Tino. What you got to do is stay patient because you're going to have a DRS down the home straight in a minute. It is the closest fight on track right now, this one, and there is another one. I believe I've seen this now. There is Waldo and Smish in 13 and 14 is another close fight as well. Let's see if Snake can get the job done here. Herbie with a 3-second time penalty. Snake is no ERS, that's why Ledger with a 3-second time penalty. He stays in, he's in 2nd place. Someone's around, that's a Haas. I'm trying to work out what it is. If it's a constant jet off his Asda, it is jet. No damage, but he did lose a lot of time as a 3-second time penalty. P10, so he's lucky he's in the top 10. Now he's actually doing that drive-through. Awfully wide there though, that's going to be a warning. Tino with a 3-second time penalty in front of 6. make a move. We're just going into sector 2 though, there is a DRS straight into sector 2 corners time. Both on the hard tyres, and Fritz with a 3-second time penalty, and there goes Smish. And that is damage. And that requires a box. And that is just the yellow flag. In sector 2. So Snake has got past Tino into P6. He's now just behind Sack in P5. Sack got a bad exit there because he just lost for 4 tenths. So Snake moves into P5 and Sack is now P6. He's also now got on there Sack on the outside. Back into P5. Smish is in the pits and so is Tome, so Tome must have got damage. Oh, that's be Tome's scheduled pit stop. Well, he's put a lap earlier than what? So yeah, he's going to go 18 laps on those mediums, but yeah, that's scheduled pit stop, so a lot of the soft runners will be boxing this and the next, or the next after that. Within the next 3 laps, the soft runners will be boxing. On the back of Wallaby still as well, but Wallaby will be boxing pretty shortly, so he's just waiting to see. And there is Ultimate in the pits, so Ultimate race leader is in the pits. That's Legend, I can see it, so Legend is, Ultimate's in the pits and just coming out. Let's see what it comes out to. He's going to come out in P4 in a massive gap, so he's going to have a nice clean air as well. This really is his race to win as long as there's no safety cars. He's got a massive lead now. Tome with a 3-second time penalty. Got nice clean air. Ledger and Wallaby really need to box now. And they're trying to get in that free air that Ultimate is in. It's all down to now really how long Penko can go on those medium tyres, and there is Herbie and Asda. Herbie stays in P9. You've also got Snake and Tino still within 7 tenths of each other. You've also got Whippy on the back of Tome, 3 tenths. And you've also got Torpedo. There's only 4.5 tenths behind Whippy in 14, 15 and 16. We're just waiting for the front runners to actually start the box. And the front runners are boxed, I mean Ultimate's boxed, and now Will has, Ledger has it, sorry, and Will in third has also. The only person that's left on that side on the soft compound is Asda. Asda has finally got past Herbie, but I believe he's going to be boxing now anyway. Let's see where Wallaby and Ledger come out, so they're going to come out together too, but they're going to come out behind Sack, and probably going to be behind Snake and Latino as well. May even be Atwee. Let's see. Quite just before Atwee. So Wallaby's coming up behind his teammate Tino, and Ledger just comes out just behind Sack, which is going to be handy for him. Tino with a 3-second time penalty. This is a lot's going to change in this race with penalties. 14 seconds of time penalties for Tino. Remember, 21 seconds of time penalties is a race disqualification in this league. Tino's going to relent there and let Wallaby through. He does, so Wallaby moves up to P6. Got Whippy on the back of Team Tone. He's got the inside. Then Tome has the inside for the next corner, so who's going to be brave enough? And Whippy got a 3-second time penalty there for cutting the corner inside. That's the problem, and that's going to be a warning too. So Whippy is in 14, but he has Tome right behind him. But he also has 9 seconds time penalty. His fastest lap of the race is ultimate with a 1:34.1. So I believe Wallaby and Snake is. See if Wallaby goes for the move down the turn straight. DRS and a fresh set of mediums against the old set of mediums. This is the issue of Snake, and they basically have literally no chance. Fresh tyres, old tyres. Bye bye. Snake moves and Wallaby moves into P5. Snake, but Wallaby is not really in his race as yet. Snake and that one have not yet to box. We're still on the back of we're on the back of Tino now as well though. That's half a second, and the Ledger's on the back of Sack. 4/10. 3-second time penalty for Tino. Now he's up to 17 seconds now. Be very, very careful. In sector 3. Second will to it though, but he's going to be giving up DRS in the next part. I'm surprised he's going to go for that. I would have waited for the DRS straight. Someone go round, it's a racing point. I want to look, but I can't, and I believe it's going to be Tino. 3-second time penalty. There's a safety car. Tino's out. Tino is out of the race in but I'm just going to look where his car is. It's going to be around here somewhere. I'll work out how he lost it there. Virtual safety car. So anyway on the shame really, anyone on the medians is still a little bit too early. If it was about a lap or so's time, he would have been perfect. As it stands, Penko leads the race, but he's yet to box. He's got about 4 or 5 laps till he boxes. And then basically everyone else in 2nd, 3rd and 4th and 5th have all boxed, and they're going to the end. So Ultimate 2nd, Sack is 3rd, 4th is Ledger, 5th is Flying Wallaby, and 6th is Snake, 7 is Atwee, 8 is Anderson, 9 is Herbie, 10 is Waldo, 11 is Asda, 12 is Tome, 13 is Whippy, 14 is Torpedo, and Ed Smith with a drive-through. That's the 4th person today that's got a drive-through. 15 is Kenzie, 16 is Jet, 17 is Smith, and Fritz is an 18. And for 4 people with drive-throughs, and 1 person's got 2 drive-throughs. Let's just double check he's the only one that's got one. Yeah, he is the only one that's got one, which means Smith will probably go where he will go to the back. And Fritz has boxed under the virtual. Go back to this fight for 2nd, 3rd and 4th because it's still going. So Lizard does go into P3, but we know Stack isn't going to throw it away, so he's going to still be there. Stack is still in P4 on the hard tyre, so that's the only difference there though. They've got fresh mediums against medium a lap old hard tyres. But the thing is, Stack will be going to the distance, and Ledger will be hoping to hold on to the tyres at the end of the race, so that'll be an interesting. That was awfully close on the turd there. Again, Whippy on the back of Tome as well in P12 and 13 still. This fight's been going on for quite a bit as well. We just passed the DRS straight, so we'll go Where we go now? Oh, there we go. Stat's got past Ledger again. Ledger's got a 3-second time penalty. 6 seconds, I believe he's got now. So yeah, so that's 6 seconds for Ledger in P4. So there is a point for the fastest lap outside the top 10 and one for inside. Inside we can't remember 1:34.1 from Ultimate's the fastest lap of the race. Outside of the top 10 is a 1:36.4 and that is from Asda. Ledger and Sack has gone back into P3. Ledger's back into P4, but Flying Wallaby's there now. They brought Wallaby into this fight. And Wallaby is now into P4, he's taken Ledger into P5. As it stands, Pengu's got a 5-second lead on Ledger, which means, Ultimate's in P2, but Ultimate technically is actually leading the race once Penku has pitted, but Penku would come out in P2. It's about 22 seconds a pit stop with no damage. We're back on the back of Snake in P2. P2, yeah, alright. P6 and 7. So Wallaby's going to have a look on Sack on this home straight in a second, I believe. He's also got quite a bit of ERS as well. No one in the top 4 has got time penalties right now. So Snack is 21 seconds behind Ultimate. And that is before Penko has done his pit stop, so Ultimate's main rival right now is going to be Penko. Wallaby moves into P3. Snack is now P4. Let's say that's the only problem. You can do the hards around this track, but they seem to be not very quick against the new sets of moves. That's alright, it's getting the glitch again. I wonder why I went on board with Malvatari for a second, I was on board with the Williams. On Herbie, and the Wally moves into P9. Herbie's now P10. I'll say Wally's next car in front of him is Anderson on the mediums, but I think Anderson might have to box again in P8. So this fight for 3rd, 4th and 5th is important, and there is Penko. He's in the pits. There is Ultimate that takes the lead of the race, and he'll be hoping to take that to the end now. He's going to, well, I say basically the only thing that can stop him now would be a safety car. Smish with a 3-second time penalty. And that puts Smish up to 12 seconds. So there you go, the time penalty's there. Ledger's got 6. Snake has got 5, Herbie's got 12, and I believe Snake and Atwey's boxing. I just want to check something. Is he? Oh, he's just got another thingy. Whippy and Torpedo both 30-second time penalties, so yeah, so the medium runners are now boxing. So you're going to see Snake in the next lap, I would have thought, and then you may see Herbie in this lap. We'll see, yeah, Herbie's coming in this lap. I don't think anyone else is going to come in now. So Atwey's in, Herbie's in, Snake will be in this lap coming up to the end. But yeah, penalties on the stand. Snake's got 5 seconds, Richard's got another 3 seconds. So yeah, Ledger's got 6, Adler's got 3. What's the point? Have I just seen... Yes, that's Sack and Ledger's just both boxed. They've just gone through the soft tyres. That's... interesting one. I didn't actually expect Sack and Ledger to box then, unless Ledger had damage. I don't think Ledger had to box there, but Sack was on the hard tyres. They just aren't very quick here. You can use them, but it's not quick. quick, and then Ledger with 3 seconds, another 3 seconds for Ledger. So the only car that's yet to box is literally Snake in P4. But yeah, for say no offense to the Snake and Ledger, they were actually fighting for P3 and 4 really, because say the Ultimate and Penko were gone. And so time penalties as a stand as we were trying to go through just now. Ledger's on 9 now, Atta's on 3, Tome's on 3, Whippy's on 12, Herbie's on 12. That's probably going to take him any chance of being out inside top 10 out the window. But then, unless anything happens, Torpedo is on 3 seconds, Jet's on 3. Kennedy's in 16's on 6, Fritz in 17 on 6, and Smish in 18 on 12. So this is going to see, I can see Ledger and Sack now trying to storm through his field because you've got guys in front of him like Waldo now. It's an absolute sitting duck. He's got 2 guys on brand new sets of soft tyres and he's on hards. Absolute sitting duck. Anderson is the next target. He's 9 seconds in front of, well, 9.5 he was, and already down to 9.3 in P5. But saying that, technically he's in P4 because Snake is yet to box. So we're just waiting for Snake to go in the pits. But I say, Snake hasn't boxed yet. I thought he'd boxed that last lap, but he's going next to lap. Problem is, he's lost himself about a second by doing that to the cars that he was fighting with, because he was fighting with Atwee and Waldo. So this will be interesting to see where he comes out to, because he's going to lose them times, I believe. Where is he now? He is 36 behind the leader. He's going to come out around about. Yeah, he's going to come out on literally where Atwee's going to be. He's going to hope he can come out basically just in front of Atwee. There's a Penko with the fast lap of the race. In second, he's on a fresh set of softs. He's 15.2 seconds behind. The Penko boxed, and so did Sack and Ledger and Atwee and Herbie all boxed. So he's going to see if Penko can get 15 seconds in 9 laps. Answer with a 3-second time penalty. He's now 6 seconds now. Anderson overtaking Snake. Snake's a terrible camera view. The Snake is staying out. He's still not boxed yet. I'm surprised because he would have come out in about 9th place. I think he's going to come out about 12th if he carries on. He's gone in too late. He'll be on the back of Tome. Over 8 tenths behind. In 11th and 12th position. So Herbie and Tome is the closest fight on track right now, is 2 tenths. And Snake is boxed. Let's see where he comes out to. He was in P5. He's going to come out in P10 because say Terminus fighting in P11. So he's going to still come out just behind Atwee, but he was only like within like a second of Atwee when Atwee boxed. He's now at 13 seconds behind. That's cost him massively. Jet has passed a Torpedo. Torpedo's in the pits, and Snake's just got a 3-second time penalty. Whippy with a 3-second time penalty in 13th place. No chance of getting any top 10 here will be out the window as it stands. Herbie is still on the back of Tome. There's also now Whippy's there as well. Herbie's into the wall there. I'll work out what the hell happened there to Herbie. The camera view was awful. We were on a side pod, we didn't really catch to see what actually happened there. But Whippy is now into P12. Herbie is now P13. We're not sure if Herbie's got damage. It doesn't look like he has. Let's see. Yeah, Crimson Jet with a 3-second time penalty. So Sack has passed Anderson to P4. And Anderson is now into P5. There really is the best fights between Anderson and Sack and Whippy and Tome. Sack is on fresh set of tyres. Sack is literally gone. Already is 1.2 seconds clear, and then Anderson is now going to have Sack Ledger behind him in a second. He's 2.2 seconds behind in P6. About 3 laps till the end of the race. Still fighting between Tome and Whippy in 11 and 12. I'm just trying to see if there's any real close fights on track. There isn't really. The top 5 are all without penalties, and then you've got Ledger in 6th with a 12 seconds, so he would drop that to? Where would he drop to? He would drop to 8th as it stands, 7th, sorry, yeah, if he is to say he'd be in 7th as it stands. Between Waldo would pass him, but we wouldn't quite. You don't really want to get any more time penalties. You say you got Whippy and Smith on 15 and Herbie's on 12. The rest are on 3, 6 and 9. Let's have a look. Herbie with 3-second time penalty. Don't think he caught that grass too much there as well, so we're not going to get near either, I don't think. Is he going to get him this time? He might do. But Whippy does get past Tome in the end. It goes, so Whippy goes into P11, but Tome's tyres are 4 laps fresher, so the next 3 laps he will have the optimal tyre. Down to if he could just stay within, and then Ledger's on the back. Oh, it's within 1.5 of Anderson. If he can get within a half a second of that, he can gain him. As it stands, Ultimate will win the race. Penko would be second, third. So Penko's only 3.6 seconds behind. It's all down to if he can gain 2. So he's got 2.5 laps. Well, about 2 laps now. He's just going to the final corners. And then Ledger with 3 seconds. So that's now 15 seconds of time penalty for Ledger. Third is Wallaby. Slack is 4. Anderson is 5th. Ledger's in 6th, but he'll drop down to about 8th, I think. Yeah, that's Waldo's in 7. Outley's in 8. As the 9, Snake in 10, Tome in 11, Whippy in 12, Jet in 13, 14 is Torpedo, 15 is Fritz, 16 is Herbie, 17 is Smish, and Kenzie in 18. But a lot of this will change with the time penalties on the board, so this will be interesting to see where people are. Snake on the back of Asda in P10. So Snake doesn't technically have to pass Asda here. He has got 6 seconds less penalties than Asda has. They always want to try and do it on the track if they can. Snake has the inside, but he's also going to give up DRS though to Asda in the next part of the track. Which with a 3-second time penalty. About 1.5 laps to the end. Snake has just pulled away now, so yeah, so Snake is 1.3 seconds clear in there. Ledger has gotten to the back of Anderson in P5 and 6, but time penalties for Ledger is not going to make much difference there. We are now on the final lap of the race. It's all down to if Penko can gain the 2.3 seconds. I don't believe he's going to. Smash with a 3-second time penalty. It's not going to make a lot of difference at the back there either. So this is XRL presents Premier Racing League, PRL at Sochi, Russia. And Ultimate basically limited to control the race for most of the race. Penko did try and fight here, but Penko just didn't have it. But Ultimate does win it. Penko gets second. Third will be Wallaby. Doesn't make any major mistakes. He will finish in P3, so a good result for Racing Point. So Anderson did let Ledger pass into P5. In the last part of the race here as well. Smish, 3 second. Oh, there's a Mercedes gone to the wall there. And that must have been Herbie. That's the last lap of the race as well. So Wallaby takes third. Sack will take 4. Ledger will bring home in P5, but he will drop down about 3 places. So on paper he finishes in 5th, but he will drop. So Anderson finishes in 5th. And here comes Waldo. Waldo will pass Ledger as well. So Ledger dropped down to 7th. So Waldo goes into 6th. Down to Outwey now. If Outwey's close enough to drop Ledger as well. He's not. So Ledger only drops down 2 places. Outwey gets 8. There we go. Constant Jetson 13. 14 is Torpedo. 15 is Fritz. 16 is Herbie. 17 is Smish. And 18 is Kenzie. Snake in 9. Asda will bring home in P10. He's also got a time penalty again. He's around, so he might not even get the point here if he's not careful. He's across his line pretty quick. Asda brings home in 10. It's all down to if he's got the time penalties. I think he should be alright. We're about to find out. He doesn't, so he takes 10. That's a little mistake there, cost him that last championship point. The top 10. Driver of the day to gain most positions. So we'll do a quick rundown in a second. So we need to get the screenshots. But yeah, Smish with 34 seconds of time penalties. That's a nice old disqualification. Yeah, so the fastest lap outside the top 10 would have been a 1:34 there, I think. It was 1:34.9. Well, Smish technically got it, but he's going to get disqualified. So it would actually go to Torpedo with a 1:34.9. Because Smish would be disqualified with 34 second time penalties. The fast lap inside the top 10 would be Penko and no time penalties, which also means he'll get the extra point for no time penalties. So Ultimate wins it. Second is Penko, and he's also got the fastest lap and no time penalties, so we're going to pick up an extra 2 points for that. Wallaby in third. 4 is Sack. 5th is Anderson. 6 is Waldo. 7 is Ledger. 8 is Watwee. 9 is Snake. 10 is Tome. 11 is Asda. 12 is Whippy, 13 is Jet, 14 is Torpedo, Fritz is 15, 16 is Herbie, 17 is Smish, Kenzie's an 18. Smish did get the fast lap outside the top 10, but he will get disqualified, so he will go to Torpedo in P14. Thank you everybody for watching XRL presents PRL, which is Premier Racing League at Russia. Hopefully we catch everybody next Thursday at 6:30 PM UK time, and we will be at Suzuka, Japan. Everybody have a great night, and thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next week.